If you had 3 hours to live, what would you do? Would you be playing video games, playing my League of Legends, playing my Overwatch? I'm sorry. But seriously, would you be playing video games if you had 3 hours to live? Would you be, I must make it onto the leaderboard within these 3 hours. I must grind. Grind RuneScape. I don't think so. I don't think if you had 3 hours to live, you'd be doing it. Because you have more important things to do. Such as watching rom-coms, right? Would you be watching TV? Would you be watching Netflix if you had 3 hours to live? Just let these last 3 hours of your life be burned away from Grey's Anatomy. From Korean dramas. I don't think so. You have better things to do, right? Such as going on social media. Would you burn away those last 3 hours on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, especially Twitter, YouTube, maybe YouTube? What to do if I have 3 hours to live? I wonder if that's a video. Could be. But no, I don't think you would. Would you spend it on going to work for your last 3 hours? That's a hell no. What about homework? That's also a hell no. I don't think anyone who had 3 hours to live would be like, yeah, I want to do my math homework now. No. So what would you actually do? 3 hours to live. What would you actually do? For me, that is spending time with friends and family. I have 3 hours to live. I want to bond as closely to them as I can. I want to forgive them for their past sins. I want them to forgive me for what I potentially may have done. I want to be around with people. I don't want to die alone. In other words, just having fun experiences. Going on the last skydive. That would be fun. It's like you just die in midair. It's like that'd be interesting. Not so much interesting for the person who was responsible for me. But having fun experiences and spending time with family and friends. I think that's what you would spend your last 3 hours on. This matters. And I think you should think this way. Because when I was younger, I think a lot of people, no, I think pretty much everyone, when they're young, thinks that I have a lot of time. Sure, I do have a lot of time compared to someone who has less time. Compared to my parents. But I also don't have a lot of time. I don't have a lot of time in the grand scheme of the universe. The universe is billions of years old. Maybe trillions. I live 80, maybe 90, possibly 100 years. That's not a lot of time. If you live in the US, you have an average life expectancy of around like 80, 78, like to 80, I think. Let's just say 80. Alright. Let's say that your first 10 years, after 10 years, you can actually like truly enjoy your summers. So that subtracts to 70. When you're 70, you probably wouldn't be able to do like the things that you were doing at 60. At 60, not at 40, at 50, and 50 at 40. So let's just subtract 10 more. So let's say you'll be able to like really enjoy your summers, and you won't have any physical problems until you're 70. That leaves you with 60 years. 60 summers. 60 summers. That's it. Like if you think about it, the years go by so fast. You have 60 summers left. Just thinking about that is scary. Like, I can enjoy summer however many times I have left, which I haven't calculated. I think like 50 something. Probably like 51, 50. Like 50 or 51 summers to really enjoy. And that's assuming that I will be like fairly mobile. I will be very mobile when I'm 70, which I am expecting. But I might not. I could, like, lose a leg when I'm 50. That's like 20 years or 20 summers that I don't have a leg. Plus 10 more from 70 to 80. But you don't have a lot of time. You only have so many summers. And if you think about it, if you go on a trip every summer, you only have so many trips. The one thing that you cannot create more of, the one currency that is the most important, is your time. Time is the most important thing of all. Because you can't make more of it. Everyone gets the same 24 hours. The same 80 years to live. Roughly. I mean, there's a lot more factors into like life expectancy, but like you pretty much live the same. You only have so much time. So why do you act like you have a lot of it? You don't. None of us do. This time we have is a gift, and you need to enjoy it. Sure, it's not anything extreme as like only being able to live 3 hours left. But should you spend 8 hours on a video game every single day for a year? Is that a good usage of your time? Would you do that if you had 3 hours left to live? Every single time you want to see if something is a priority. If I had 3 hours left to live, would I do this? If the answer is no, it's not a priority. And of course, this is taking a very extreme standpoint. You know, it's like if you're in school and you really don't want to do homework, you can't exactly just not do homework because it has immediate effects, and you're not going to die in 3 hours. But it's very useful to see or to evaluate what is taking up your time and what is truly important to you. And if those two don't match, then you need to do something about it. You should be scared. Because time will move with or without you.